Hello, people. Okay, gamers. Redfall is PlayStation's fault. Sitting here messing around here. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your 5 senses work. Health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? Redfall is PlayStation's fault. Not Xbox. I'm just messing with y'all. What's up? What's up, Twigtown? We at it again. Alright, listen to this. Xbox first $70 game get ridiculed by gamers. I wonder why. Let's find out. Says here, Microsoft just released its debut $70 first party game, and things aren't going as well. Gamers publicly ridicule, lampoon the game across the board. Wonder what game they talking about here. Wonder what game. Oh, it's Redfall. It's PlayStation's fault. Says here, Xbox debut $70 first party game is here, and the game reception is going as badly as it possibly could. It says here, Redfall, one of the 3 main first party games planned for 2023 behind the highly anticipated Starfield and the new Forza entry, was released yesterday. Sadly, the game really didn't have much of a chance because it launched right into a controversy spawned from its 30 frames per second performance. Review gave gamers an idea of what to expect from arcane middling life shooter, with many publications criticizing many of its scores aspects, including RPG content, badly optimized multiplayer, unnecessary loot grinding, and outrageous bad enemy interaction. Some YouTube reviewers even went so far as to say Redfall was one of the worst games of 2023. Redfall has so many bugs that far more than 2 hours we thought that one of the bugs was a feature. ACG said. Says here, now that the game is out in the wild, players are finding out for themselves. This has led to public ridicule of arcane new shooter across the board, and more doomsayers rhetoric about Xbox brand. The most prominent issue are regarding enemy AI, which is incredibly poor, and we've seen a few eye-opening videos that showed just how awkward Redfall gameplay can be. Enemies are slow to recognize players and often do not start attacking many seconds after a player encountered them, and some enemies don't even attack at all. Says here, Redfall has quickly become a PR fiasco situation for Xbox, Microsoft, and Arcane, especially given the game high $70 price tag. Just a bit ago, I put together hard data that indicates the higher $70 MSRP of new current gen game is directly leading to lower game unit sales, a trend that reflect basic economic principles of supplies and demands. Shortly, I polled over 25,000 gamers to see how they felt about $70 games and recorded their response, with the vastly majority saying that $70 was too much money to charge for all new game. Respondents indicate that they would spend $70 only in certain cases, as with marquee first-party games such as PlayStation 5 titles like Spider-Man Miles Morales and God of War Ragnarok. Performance and AI issues aside, Redfall reception may have been a little more kind if the title was not Xbox first ever $70 game. Oh, I see where this is going now. Alright. It says here, and that is the end of the article. So let me get this straight. You're trying to, so Tweaktown is trying to say, performance and AI issues aside, Redfall reception may have been a little bit more kind if the title was not Xbox first ever $70 game. Well, like Robert De Niro said in the movie Ronin, the prices got to go up. The prices got to go up. Look, $70 games. Look, man. Uh, you know, not, I mean, the cost of living go up, so the price of video games have to go up. You know, I mean, Redfall. I would say the studio was going through a transition, and they just released the game as is. You know, just like put it out there. You know, you know, and they probably knew they were going to get some pushback for it, so they was like, you know, let's release the game because we're being owned by Microsoft. Now, some people might say, well, you know, Microsoft had 2 years to see the to see the development of the game. Probably made some changes, but it's not Microsoft's fault. It's PlayStation's fault. But other than that, man, you know, sometimes a studio probably release a game in a bad state because they need some spotlight, you know. they need some shining, they need some spotlight, you know. So sometimes bad news is good publicity in the gaming industry, you know. So you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But $70 for a video game, that's a good. I mean, the prices got to go up. You can't keep video games at $60 forever, especially when video games are getting expensive to develop. I mean, look at the credits. If you finish one of today's games, look at the entire credit and see how many people it took to get that game made. So those people got to get paid for the work that they put in. So $70, why not? You know, if real estate goes up in price and rent goes up in price and wages go like minimum wage goes up, then the cost of video game has to go up. You know, so it's the world we live in. You know, capitalism. The prices has to go up. You know, so $70. You know, we might as well get used to it now. You know, can't complain anymore. Video games have been sitting on $59.99 for what? For how long? Since what? 1990? And this is 2023. Oh yeah, the price has got to go up, man. So $70. Why not, man? These games are getting so detailed and so high maintenance, so very demanding, so big worlds on. Yeah, these games are getting up there now in development. So if development costs goes up, then the prices of video games got to go up, because the people that are working on the games, these studios got people inside of them. They have to make a living too, you know. So you can't sit there and just complain and say, no, it has to stay at $59.99. No, like Robert De Niro said in Ronin, the prices have to go up. So $70 for a video game, fine. We got to get used to it, you know. We can't complain anymore, okay? And so that's the way the world works, you know. But what got me in this title, in this article, says performance and AI issues aside, Redfall reception may have been a little bit more kind if the title was not Xbox. Really? Oh, so if the title was a PlayStation title, it will get a better reception. Oh, okay. Like I said before, Redfall is PlayStation's fault. Yeah, Redfall is PlayStation's fault, man. So anyway, it's not Microsoft's fault, man. The cost of living goes up, man. So when prices goes up, you know, we have to make adjustments. You know, we can't sit there and complain. You know, like in life, you know, you got to make. It's all about preparation, preparation meaning that you prepare for what's coming. You know, that means if I mean, of course you got natural disasters; those things happen. But when it comes to like prices and stuff like that, I think we can't get too comfortable. You know, we can't get too comfortable, especially in a world like we're living right now. And then sitting there thinking like, oh, like sitting on like, oh, the video game like this, the price will stay the same. No, we have to make adjustments in life and like prepare for economic changes. So when those things happen, we did our homework. We were prepared. So yeah, the prices, they have to go up, man, and that's just the world we live in. So I think we can't get too comfortable in this world. Yeah, no, but all jokes aside, but I'm joking when I said Redfall is PlayStation's fault. But other than that, man, $70, $70 it is, man. These video games are getting they're getting up there in prices to make, and we have to make if we want to keep playing these games, if we want to keep playing these video games, there's a price to be paid. Anyway, latest video for y'all to enjoy. Night talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek flag. Board, Dark Side. Go. Peace.